Welcome back. I was very surprised when I first arrived to this location. I thought I went out from the map of Skyrim and I'd be again in Cyrodiil. I thought I was in Skingred, castle, if you remember, of Oblivion. But here we are in Falkreath, and as you can see outside, something has changed kinda a lot. There is this big wall with this big tower and a big stall and tents outside, but let's see more deeper. As you can see now, the city is a big castle. It has walls all around. There are big towers. It looks like a castle, like Oblivion Castle. It really reminds me of Skingred. The style is that kind, medieval castle, and the structure inside the houses are basically the same of Skyrim. And as you can see, they are a bigger, little taller, and a little different. And there are more places in this town now, and we will go deeper inside to watch what has changed. And you will be really surprised. There are some good locations, some new houses and some new places, and this has been a very big change for this town. But let's see inside. As you can see, the main road basically doesn't exist anymore. There are houses all around. It reminds me about houses from Holland, the classic Holland or classic North houses, Denmark basically, and more structure with stones and wood. There are any of the classic houses in wood that you will see in Falkreath in the vanilla game. You can see the walls all around and these houses. The town has this section that is typical for the medieval time. Basically, was separating the houses of the population from the higher place and the Jarl house. This is also a place for the execution. We have also Undertaker, Butcher, but as you can see, everything seems to be in place, and the changes are very big. As you can see now, we can say that this is really a town, and there are not so small changes as we saw before in Whiterun or in Winterhold. But let's see deeper. This is a library. It's a house with 2 floors. Everything seems to be in places, and you can see find also the classic books that usually you see around Skyrim. You will not find anything special, no special book, but these are all the classic books. And the first floor has the other section of the library. Always common books. The only thing that I don't find very in place is the fireplace. The open fireplace, because of course it's a library and you should avoid fire, dangers, or stuff of that kind. This is the bank. We always found a bank in, at least in Whiterun we found another bank. This seems to be a little better than the bank that we saw in Whiterun. The up floor as personal place, I guess, for the, of course, for the worker or maybe for the guards. And then we have a basement with the classic gates and with the money and everything behind, of course, the gates, and with guards. This is the Undertaker, or maybe I think it looks like more a alchemy place, but I think the idea of the author is to focus on that kind of job where the alchemist was putting some spices in the body of the into the dead body. But as you can see, everything is in places. Up part is a classic personal place for the owner, of course, of the shop, and this is the Hunter Guild. We have now a guild for the hunters. This makes very sense. Around Skyrim we can always find hunters going up and down the map, and of course hunting animals, but we don't see anything about the hunter guilds, and this is, I think, a good location. As you can see, it's very large. Upper part, and of course a basement with beds and also personal objects. This is a tavern, inn, I think is the one that has been added. You will find now 2 inns in the town. Same classic structure, open place with tables and the fireplace. And then we have a first floor, probably with a personal location. Of course it's closed with a key, so we cannot go in, but I'll try to show you the best I can without using lock. We have 2 floors of basement. The author of the mod is using a lot this basement, I guess because the construction of the mod, it's easier that way. Maybe in some location is a little out game, like in this case probably here we have a stock room. Of course it's we have also a kitchen. Of course it's my opinion, like I think I would build the houses more in higher than in deeper, so with more floors, but I can understand it takes time to create a mod, so it must be easy. And this is the yard house. As you can see, it's huge, and the first thing you can notice is this room, very big room. Maybe it's a little too empty, and the floor doesn't seem to be so much regal. But of course in Falkreath also the main house was not so regal. It reminds about the Nordic classic houses, Viking houses. A little too empty for my taste, but we can see he has two wings. On the right wings we have the door that takes to the barracks of the guards. This is a room for the tactics. I must say the Imperial is outplaced, because we know that Falkreath is not an Imperial place, but the North, the Stormcloak is present in Falkreath. And here we are again with the basement. These are rooms for the Jarl, for the people that of course live in the house of the Jarl. Alchemy place, like a small personal library, and sleeping place. This seems to be a little too regal, but one thing that come to the eye is that all places look kinda the same, and there's no anything that make this room particular. And it's a huge place, by the way. And let's go back, if I can find, of course, yes, this was the right way. But yeah, you can see that it looks a little too much the same, and you cannot see the difference between a rich place and a poor medium place, like better beds or better room. This is another section, and it goes again in the ground, but this is okay. This can be the personal treasury. Another closed door. But as you can see, I can understand the difficulty to make rooms, every room's particular, every room's with a source. But maybe it was good to have a smaller location and less room than too much and with no particularity. One thing that I'm very happy, that I found very interesting, and I'm very happy is like that, is this. We are now in one of the tower of the wall that is around the town. Of course there are guards, and as you can see there are doors that will take us right on the walls. We cannot go really on top of the tower, but let's see what is maybe here. as I was saying, we cannot really go on top of the tower, but we can go all around the walls, and this is a very big and nice improvement. We have now this big place straight ahead us, and this is one of the wall that connect one tower to the other. And on the right we have the town. On the left you will see another location, is the cemetery and the chapel and some other buildings. This has been left outside, as you can see now. Cemetery, the chapel, there's another building outside there, and another door on the rock. There is a catacomb, and on the other side the town. We will see also this location, so be patient. Okay, now we are in the other guard tower. As you can see, it's an empty tower. We cannot go up, but we can go along the other wall. There is a wood place, working place. And this is the other tower. This one is the smallest tower, is the one that, if you have noticed, has the classic medieval roof. And here we are in the top. You see the classic medieval roof with the windows. This was for the archer, of course. Small visual. It's a little empty, but I think it's okay. It's okay as a location. Maybe it should need something more. And here we are in the outside the wall. On the other side there are part of the walls and the rocks that cover this place. This is the chapel of Arkai. You've seen the cemetery, and this is the woodwork place. There's only one thing that I really don't like about this, and it's this river that you will see now. It's logic that the river make the wood place work, but where the river goes is it has no logic. There is no place where the water can go. We have to assume that the water goes under the castle, but this means that it will go really under. So maybe this is a section that needs a little more work. And this is the new building. This is a grocery place. We see a farmer, bees with honey, cow, and vegetables. Let's see if we can go inside the catacombs. There is this huge door inside these rocks, but nothing. We cannot go there, but I can show you the chapel. Here we are inside, and it's the classic small chapel. I think it's very well made. Maybe would exchange the place of the of the symbol of Archai in the center. This is a study place. It's understandable that it's in the basement. This is a location, for example, that it's perfect for the basement. A lot of stuff. And these are the catacombs. This is a section. There is a classic dungeon, a Skyrim dungeon, and it is a catacombs. We will go a little deeper. As you can see, there is also the possibility to sleep here. And one thing that came really to my eye is that the place is really huge. It really looks like catacombs and a labyrinth as it should be. I really think that this section should be really part of eventually of a mission or something, because it's really huge. I kinda lost myself inside here, and as you can see there are doors going to other section. Okay, this is a vision from in the night, and as you can see, always the thing that I point out is that lighting, the lights are missing. A castle should be active, should need lights outside, lights in the tower. We can see that there are lights in the cities, windows are coming out, but outside the walls need a lot of, I think, light. But if I compare this city to Winterhold and Whiterun, this has been a very big improvement, and it's very sad that we cannot choose the module of these mods, because maybe Falkreath, it would be a city that everyone would like to install in the game. The walls are stunning. Really the walls are stunning. I hope you enjoy my video, and let's see you again. Ciao.